You mentioned something about the supply zone.
Yes.
I think there was some news coverage of that this year. There was some kind of $1 million mark that it hit, or some milestone that happened. Talk about that. What is the supply zone?
Yeah, so the supply zone for teachers is our free store. So the Brevard Schools Foundation manages a store, like Office Depot or any other store that has supplies, and a substantial library. And it's available for teachers across Brevard County, and it focuses on the schools of highest need. So right now, about 1/3 of those schools where they have a higher proportion of students with higher economic need, those teachers can come in and shop for free. And the average cart value they leave with is around $200 to $300. So, and these are monies that very typically these teachers we know would pay out of pocket. Because they see a student in the classroom who doesn't have a backpack, who doesn't have the paper, the crayons, the supplies they need. Just like you and I go to work and we have to have the supplies we need, maybe it's a laptop, maybe it's a phone, maybe it's just the clothes we wear. These students don't always have that or can't rely on it.
Right.
And so the free store is meant to backstop that, the supply zone for students, for teachers. So the supply zone for teachers is available to all teachers in the county if they volunteer. So for other schools, someone says, I really want to get in there, and I'd like to trade some time for resources instead of paying for resources. We have that option as well for teachers. But an example of something an important milestone, we only opened it around a little over 3 years ago, we opened the supply zone. And we weren't creating a new model, but we wanted to do it really well, and we wanted to do it, frankly, we wanted to punch above our weight, like we do so much in Brevard. And within 2 years, we had garnered national recognition, and we went from getting donations that were coming on pallets sometimes from organizations to container trucks full of donations. And that allowed us to scale up the amount of impact that we had. And within about 3 years, again, maybe a little less than 3 years, we had hit the $1 million mark. So earlier this year, we had a celebration for a shopper that came through, and it was kind of like an Oprah moment. We had the shopper that came through, and she was our $1 million shopper.